Hello and welcome to Target Beats. Today we're gonna learn how to export in FL Studio. It sounds pretty easy, but as a beginner in FL Studio, you may forget from time to time. That's why I decided to do this video and put it on YouTube so that when you forget, you can come here and watch it. Or maybe you've never done that before, or maybe you're not an engineer, you're a musician, and you just want to find out how to export your song. So it's pretty easy, and there are quite a number of formats that you can export your song in. But the two common formats are WAV and MP3. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna try and bring in a beat here. Uh, let's assume that this is something that we've worked on, and we want to how do you say it, we want to export it, right? Okay, let's do this. This is a nice Afrobeat song that I made, a beat actually. So we're gonna export. I usually like to keep my files in a zip format, and I like to drag and put them in this side of the FL Studio so it loads and it doesn't miss any samples. So like I said, you could go over and subscribe to the channel. I'm grateful to the community that I have so far, and the fact that we're growing from time to time and getting more people subscribing, because it's a blessing for somebody to watch your video, but it's even more a blessing for them to subscribe. We're missing some files in this, so I don't know if we can have the full complement of the sound, but we'll try. Okay, basically, because we're just doing exports, let's try and do this. Okay, so it's basically just drums for Afrobeats. So we want to export all these drums together. Let's assume there were some melodies and all that. Let me try and get something that has melodies in it. Let me go into my files and get something that has melodies, so we could try and export. Let's do this. There's a beat here that I made that I like so much. It's called Zulu. It's an Amapiano beat. So we're loading it right now. We're gonna load everything. You see how I load. Next time I'm gonna do a video on how to save in that zip format. Okay, so this is an Amapiano beats that I made.
Oh my god, I love this beat.
So for the purpose of this video, let's just keep the video short. We go to File and we go to Export, and you can export like you can see in WAV, or you can export in MP3. MP3 are smaller versions. WAV are like what a musician would take to the studio or another studio to go and record. MP3 offers a lower quality. That's if the person does not have much space on their computer. It's pretty difficult to realize the difference between a WAV file and an MP3 file if you don't have the ears. But as engineers or beat makers, we know the difference. So let's export an MP3. So you go here, MP3, and you choose a directory of your computer that you want to save it. So let's say I want to save this on the desktop, and this is how I want to save it. Zulu Amapiano produced by Target Beats, and then I go to hit save, and it gives me all these options. Just make sure it's still clicked on to MP3. this is wave if you want both MP3 and wave. So I could click on both at the same time, or I could just choose one, and then I say start to export. So all these are gonna be saved this way. Split mixer channels means that you want to export each track separately, right? So that's if you want to export stems, what we call in FL Studio stems. So I just click on start, and that it's exporting an MP3 for me, and I could listen to this MP3 on my phone, or I could listen to it on a computer, or take it to the studio to record, or import it to Cubase and then record like I usually do. So yes, subscribe to the channel. This is taking quite a bit because the beat has a lot in it. So when the beat is heavy, it's gonna take longer to export. What I mean by heavy is when it has a lot more samples, then it's gonna take longer to export because it's consolidating all these samples and making them into one track. You understand? So these are different tracks and different VSTs and different samples put together, and it's trying to put them together to one. So it's gonna take some time to load, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. This is Target Beats. I'd like to bring you a lot more of these videos, right? It's taking quite a while. I wish I could forward this part of the video, but uh, I, I'm not able to, so we just have to wait patiently because I want to export and play the export to you. You know, we exported it to the desktop of my computer, so we're just gonna go to the desktop and we're gonna look for Zulu Amapiano beat produced by Target Beats, and we can find the MP3. Great, so it's gonna make a sound. Great, and that's it. So it's finished exporting. We're gonna go to our desktop and we're gonna look for the MP3, say Zulu Amapiano beat. Uh, Zulu Amapiano beats. Great, that's it. So I can just play it and you have an idea of the beat, right? So it's the same thing that we had in there. Great. So this is a consolidated track and it's 3 minutes 8 seconds for the song, right? Great. So that's basically it. Do well to subscribe. I'm out.